What's going on YouTube? Welcome to Life of CLETUS. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys some pro tips on how to snipe Funko Pops on eBay right now. Let's go. Alright guys, so I've been on eBay buying Funko Pops since the beginning of it all, starting out with just common Funko Pops and a few exclusives when we started collecting Funko Pops, and I wanted to get every single Star Wars one, so I bought every single one of them, and majority of them were off eBay because I really didn't know about Macari at the time or part of too many Facebook groups, and that was the place to go. I bought some off Buy It Now, I bought some off auctions, and over the time span I've learned how to actually do it correctly. There is a correct way of doing this. I have seen so many YouTube videos, especially Funko Pop YouTube videos, of individuals that go out there and show you that they're sniping Funko Pops on eBay. I've seen it for the past 6 months and that maybe even a year. And every time I see one I go, they ain't doing it right. And that's why they stuck where they are. They ain't doing it right. Now, I brought this one in here because this pop here was a pop that I got for $152.50 back in August 27, 2017. It's valued now at $511, I think, or 500, say 500 plus. I think it's 511. And again, I got it for $152. And there was reasons why I actually got this guy at such a great price. So I'm going to walk through the process and the steps that I actually do at the time that I now use for Hot Toys and Figure Arts to get them at such incredible prices. Yeah. $319.22. Oh shit. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes! Holy shit. I wonder because it's holiday season that it just sold that price. Wow. Wow. Let me show you something real quick. So once I really got serious into Funko Pops and I just finished my Star Wars collection, I really wanted to get into the Marvel games. Woo! I collected a lot of Marvel Funko Pops, Disney Pops. I bought so many Disney Pops off just live streams, snipe bidding live with you guys that it's been fun. I did it for like about 3 months straight on Twitch. So if you haven't already, make sure you follow me on Twitch and YouTube, and you guys can see me do the live stream bids. I do them every once in a while now when I see something I really want and the timing's right, which is important. So make sure you check them out when I go live. Now again, when I got really into it, I did something I don't know if other people were going to do, but I did it because I thought it was the best thing known to for me to learn. As I would search Funko Pops, and then I would put it as an auction, and then I would add highest number. They would search through it, and then I would go through all the listings on eBay, and I would follow the ones that I thought were interesting enough to actually follow. If I was a Disney fan, Star Wars fan, even if I had the pop, I still wanted to see where it was at. And I would go through all of them each week for about 1.5 years, going through them all. Sometimes I would even throw a little bid on there if I really wanted it. Just like a $1 bid you can do. It's a good little tip here. You just throw a little $1 bid on it. So say it's $52. So you put $53. You ain't going to win it. You're actually probably not even the winning bidder. And you just leave it there. The reason that's important is because if you do that, it gives you a 5-minute notification instead of a 15-minute notification. 15 minutes, I'll lose track. 5 minutes, I know where to go at. Now by doing that and following each one, you can then see if you want to actually buy them when they go, or you can just see where it ended, which was very important because I used to, I'll use it for another series on how I got all these other ones. I'll use it for that video over there. Now all of a sudden you get your notification. You see it and you're watching it and you want to put your auction bid in. So you go and you put your bid in. And you're like, alright, let me wait. I got my 15-minute notification or 5-minute notification, and you wait. And you wait it out. Maybe you do it at 2 minutes. Maybe you do it at 10 minutes. Maybe you do it 8 minutes. Maybe you do it 5 minutes. Maybe do 4, 3, 2, 1. All wrong. even at 30 seconds, you're doing it wrong. What I do, and ways I bought this thing, was if I bought it on my phone, I put the bid in at 13 seconds. If I do it from my computer, I do it at 7 seconds. And I make sure that I put the bid in that I believe that whatever number is on that board, it goes over it by a good percentage. Because everybody else who's going to bid on that one thing is going to go up by $2 or $3. They're going to go $2, $3, $5. If they're doing that, I'm putting $75 higher than what it was. Just so I know I want it, and I got no risk because it's only 7 seconds left, which is great. And for some reason, I've always chosen like some crazy number. I don't know what it is. Like, if I put a bid in, even though I won at 52.50, I probably put in 175.32, 210.17. I would always use these crazy numbers. Well, 178.34, and I would do it consistently, and I still do today. I just like having that crazy like change number. I don't know if it actually works, it actually does anything. I guess you would know if it doesn't come up to 50 cents and you win by a penny. Might work. I don't know. But the importance of it was throwing it in when there was 7 to 13 seconds left. Please, all of you guys, if you want to win it, and I mean win the actual auction, you don't want to miss out, make sure you go to the bathroom by yourself, bring the Wi-Fi connection with you, sit there, and just be like sitting there ready to hit that thing at 13 seconds. If you do that before then, people are going to go in and they're going to change it, and they're going to change it, and then change it. I have never once actually won an auction for me putting the first bid in and then being like, hey, I'm going to put $300 on this $300 pop. I'm going to come back and see what happens. Hell no. I'm $300 pop. I'm trying to get that thing at $200 or $250 because I would rather wait, and if it was really meant to be, I would be free enough to actually put the bid in. Yeah. Now, with this pop here, and the reason why I got it such a great price was the timing. I've done so many live streams, as I mentioned, and I've always done them during prime time for you guys, which is around 7 to 10 p.m. for me, Eastern time, for those auctions. And I've always done them on there because it went with the channel and it was good content for you. But if you can do it like this, like those 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. auctions, you're pretty set. I remember getting this on a Saturday for around, I think it was around 8:30 in the morning. I think it was like 8:37 in the morning to be exact. Something crazy like that. And there was only one bid on it. And I remember following it. And I said, boom. It said like 1 minute left. Because I just woke up. I was like, every time these things come around, it's always the worst time when you got like, you barely got any money and you shouldn't be buying no more stuff, and it comes up and you have to decide. I was like, boom, screw it. Probably threw in there, like I said, like 2 and change, 52 or whatever. And I won it. I said, okay, that was a crazy price. Why did I win that? Because of the time span. There's a great time for you guys to remember that in the future. Make sure when you're going out there and buying these, that the time isn't at 9 p.m., 10 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, making sure that you can actually work against the East Coast guys, which would be like a good 3 o'clock in the morning for you, or 4 o'clock, which isn't good for me, but it's good for you guys. But overall, I would rather you guys go for the 6 to 9 a.m. The West Coast is sleeping, and then the adults that actually buy Funko Pops, who are basically 95% of all the owners, and go all the way till that 9 o'clock span. People are driving to work. They have no idea what's going on. These are things that you have to think of when you're going through this. I have done so much research on Funko Pops for the past 3 years that it's insane. And one of the reasons I even remembered even talking about this was, yes, I've seen the pop and I remember the story, But now I'm getting into SH Figure Arts and Hot Toys. I'll probably do this for the next, till I get everyone I want, basically. Alright guys, so we're going to finish this video up here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember to use those tips. Starting out, make sure you do the research of your Funko Pop. And all of them. Make sure you do the research of the ones you want. Follow the ones you want. If you really like it, throw a little bit on there. Get that 5-minute notification. Then all of a sudden you're going to see the actual time dropping. Don't put your bid in till around from 7 to 13 seconds. Make sure you finger bang that button twice, because you got to confirm that bad boy after putting it in. And making sure that you actually putting a number that is much higher than the actual ones that are going. You got to always remember, those people are just putting $1 or $2. You got to put that good $50 to $75 with some crazy cents at the end, which is great. And if you really get lucky, the time will be actually in your favor for maybe that 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. kind of purchase where nobody's be able to get it. And that's a good tip for you guys if you're selling them too. Hammer out. Boom! Four, three, two, one! Yes! Holy shit. I wonder because it's holiday season that it just sold that price. Wow. Wow. Let me show you something real quick.